Nothing ever better than rolling up my trees in the beautiful weather.
Hello and welcome to the show, Hit Me Up Vegas. We are live in the studio. I am your host, Mike Duber, the host with the most Jello jokes. Jello is softer than your neighborhood millennial. And with me today, that laugh you might recognize, that is that guy, Very Gan Gordon. Very Gordon Gan Gordons.
Gary Van Gordon.
How are you doing today,
I'm
Barry Van Gordon?
Wow. You in this English today, brother.
How was your week?
It's been fantastic. Working my ass off as always, you know. Working towards getting the show back going. We should be going by March 16th, though. Should be going by March 16th. So
over there on the strip again?
Yep. Right there at Rock and Riley's Boulevard Showcase.
Cool.
Yeah.
And with us back in the studio for her second time, the Snowbong Princess, Denise, Cannabis 420. Denise,
Hi,
what's up?
I'm doing great.
How are you?
Great.
How's it been since you last been in here? Anything new going on in life?
No, nothing really new going on. Just getting used to Vegas living and, just still smoking. Really, smoking and working hard.
I know. I see you go live now on Facebook a lot.
I do.
Smoking.
Ever since my Instagram got erased from D-Nice Cannabis 420, now it's D-Nice 420 Cannabis because I was erased. So please follow me on there because, it's devastating. It is. Shed a tear.
How many followers did you have when you got deleted?
Not much. I only had 4,300, but to me, each one mattered. So, it took me a year to get those guys. So
Every stalker.
A whole year.
Every damn stalker mattered.
Every single one.
Did they send you gifts?
I mean, I did have some gifts. Yeah,
Okay.
A lot of my pieces and things like that
See?
came from my Instagram.
Fucking awesome. And our guest today with us in the house, originally from Bakersfield, California, recording artist, hip hop artist, Cody.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Welcome on the show. It's nice to have you.
I was watching this shit before I came. I was like, man, I'm gonna check it out and see what it's all about. So I was putting my son to sleep, put some YouTube on.
See what I'm getting myself into right now.
Let me see how they do it over there.
So you recently moved here to Las Vegas, relocated with your family?
Yeah, I've been out here for like a year now.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's different. Especially when, you can just go down and get free alcohol at the, on the strip.
Yeah.
I was loving it at first. About killing myself, too.
You throw a couple bucks in a machine and you wait for the waitress to come around.
Yeah, I went over there for dinner and I was like, let me see. I put $10 in the slot machine, won $350.
All
I
right.
was like, okay. And then I was getting used to it, doing it again. I lost all my money.
Yeah, see, they must have knew
They'll get
you
you
were
that way.
new. They were like, they spot a newbie over a long ways away.
Right, let's
That's
get
how
them.
you know you first moved to Vegas, though. You get a full solid year in, you get really screwed up, and then you kind of do a recourse afterwards.
I won't even go down on the strip no more.
I feel like locals don't. Yeah,
I don't.
I noticed.
I used to go maybe twice a year to go see the Bellagio exhibit. They do a flower exhibit in there, and you walk through, you take pictures and stuff.
Yep.
And
I go down there every day of my life for the last 11 years of my life.
Gross.
Yeah, it happens. It's cold work.
Yeah, I
Work
was going
on the
down there all
strip.
the time, putting money on the roulette table. I was winning, and then I just had lost all my shit.
El Cortez
Jesus.
took me for
Yeah.
everything.
I was like, I can never lose.
No,
I can never
he
lose.
what are you talking about? He looks like a Planet Hollywood kind of guy, bro.
Where are you going to the Planet Hollywood?
I was at the MGM.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
MGM's nice,
Yeah.
man.
he was bougie.
I've seen people win huge in the
bougie.
MGM, too. I've seen people crush the MGM.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
imagine.
Well, they just had what was that at the Excalibur? They just seen the highest official jackpot winning in Las Vegas.
Wow.
It was $250 million.
Whoa. I don't even think the Excalibur can afford that.
That is
I
their
think it's up
route.
for sale. I'm pretty sure that MGM put it up for sale because of that.
They're
I'm
like,
pretty
we're
sure.
gonna pay you off in stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I was watching this documentary on Vegas, the MGM, and people were like robbing robbing them, trying to figure out any way that they could win out of the machines and shit. It was like an hour long. I was like, let me study this.
How to count cards. First, sir, you need to learn how to count
Yeah,
before you
gotta-
count. I'm like, oh, I'm lost,
Most I
bro.
lost
Right.
was 800. I put
True.
800 on the fucking table and lost it. I was like, never again.
I always tell people watch The Hangover and watch Vegas Vacation. You'll learn how not to do Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a number.
Oh, the Vegas Vacation?
Yeah.
And that the Griswolds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Papa Giorgio, he was like a icon to me.
Yeah,
Man, so you have a recording label, right? You have a small label coming up?
Yeah, we started it up ourselves, yeah.
What's it called?
Gutter Raised Records. Yeah.
And that's what these hats here?
Yeah.
Gutter Raised
Yeah,
Records?
Yeah, I hooked you all over
Cool.
some gutter gear. You can get your gutter gear on gutterraised.com.
Gutterraised.com. It has a ring to it.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you just go in there, get your gutter gear. We got full stocked up, so shirts, everything like this shirt right here. This hat is inspired by, like you can see, like on the back, Gutter Raised.
Gutter Raised.
Yeah, but
You know, I used to play in the gutter a lot, so
yeah,
I
me
like
too.
it. I mean,
Well, I came from the gutter. Like Bakersfield, California is all slums, gutter, ghetto. So that's basically what it, you know.
I've heard it's
understand
the
that feeling
the
of life.
meth capital out there in
yeah.
California. They
I've
say
heard
It's got
Bakersfield,
yeah,
right?
I think a little bit everywhere got that, but yes,
Right.
definitely.
Everywhere now.
Yeah, but
when,
definitely.
When you lived in Bakersfield and you used to drive out here, did you stop at Baker and get
well,
jerky?
yeah.
For the jerky?
Yeah, with the alien jerky.
Yeah.
Alien jerky. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see that like world's largest thermometer, and my parents would always tell me like, if you know next time you're sick, that's what we're gonna check your your temperature with.
Oh my
Wow.
We're gonna
Yeah.
probe you with that, son.
I just recently found out
Jeez.
that they have the beef jerky store on Fremont. I went over there, went crazy. I went in there,
Yeah.
nothing but beef. I was like, oh my god, what is going on here?
JoJo's Jerky.
Yeah, it's like a big old. It's like you go in there, all
Yep.
kinds of spicy jerky because I love hot shit, like anything hot. So I was in there getting the Carolina Reaper jerky and ghost pepper.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I was.
Oh,
loving
you're
it.
on my level of
Yeah.
life, bro. I get you.
That's
you.
just expensive too. There was this old dude standing in front of me, and he's from California. And I'm sitting in the back, and he has a whole fucking basket full of jerky. This fool, it was $350 worth of jerky. I was like, what the fuck you doing? He's like, well, I come and stop here every time I come to Vegas because I don't come very often.
Damn, dude's acting like it's the
Yeah.
dispensary and
Yeah.
shit.
Wow, I know.
He's
Gosh.
acting like that shit cures coronavirus.
Or $350.
God. He's like, oh.
Shit, man, I love jerky, but after like so much, my teeth start.
Oh, yeah.
My jaw hurts, and I'm like, My
So
lady's
good.
like, let's do oral tonight, and I'm like, no, I had jerky earlier.
I'm like,
I can't.
My
do that.
mouth is
my mouth
done.
too spicy.
My gums can't handle that munching. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my mouth is done for the day, man. You've toured a lot of places. Do you have any favorite places that you've hit recently? Denver.
Yeah, that the Roxy is awesome. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. We did it in the wintertime, so it was all snow, it was blizzard, and then we went to Grand Junction, Colorado, all the way up to Illinois. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that was like one of my favorite places though. Denver, I'd never been there. That was last year on the May Day tour, Strange Music.
With strange music.
Yep.
Nice.
And then 2020, we're going on tour June. So I won't be able to announce anything else besides that. So.
All right, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
stay tuned on
Stay
that.
tuned
You
for
can
tour
find
dates.
all tickets and any tour information on gutterraise.com.
Gotta raise, boy. I like it. The worst part is I used to sometimes like lick the gutter water.
Yeah, I've been there. I drank out the gutter before
No.
and I was seeing.
I mean, but what's worse, like licking gutter water or drinking Vegas tap water?
oh my gosh. I don't
So
know.
my thought process
It's
to
scary.
that,
I think
my
about
thought
that.
process to that to Vegas tap water would probably be on the same lines of growing up on Staten Island and playing in like 3 or 4 parks that we knew specifically that they buried bodies in.
Oh,
Oh man.
I believe it. Yeah.
what do you guys have something out there in Bakersfield like that? That's like people know like
like not to drink.
or not to go there. Or that's a weird place.
Yeah, usually Oildale. it's like right next to Bakersfield. It's, you just cross over the bridge. It probably takes like 5-10 minutes to get there, and it's like the gutter is part of Bakersfield. It's just nothing but tweakers. You watch people walking down the street with no shoes on. Like they'll say if you got Oildale feet, like if your feet are all black on the bottom.
Oh, you have oil.
Yeah, you got Oildale feet because like there's literally tweakers or there's just a bunch of grown people riding bikes, like all tweaked out. You know?
Denise, where did you grow up?
I'm from New York,
What part?
upstate New York.
Okay. Was there a place that you didn't go up there? People were like, avoid that place.
That's most of upstate New York, I feel
I would say anywhere, like the town I grew up in, Binghamton. It was all, it was rough. That's why I left. Went on vacation, never came back.
Oh,
I'm on vacation here.
No, I went on vacation to the West Coast,
Oh,
like
shit.
on a cruise ship, and I met people there, and I never came back home. I had my mom go back by herself. I was like, I'm West Coast living it.
Oh, shit.
Legal weed,
There we go.
yes.
good, nice views.
I like the West Coast. Anywhere.
Yeah.
There's some places in Cali that I wouldn't live.
Right. I believe.
Certain places in LA, San Diego, some places,
Mm-hmm.
but majority of the time people in California are really nice. I joke around a lot about California. We have a lot of California memes here in Vegas.
Yeah.
People here in Vegas, it's like a neighbor kind of like
Yeah.
thing, like like
It's back and forth. Yeah, they
Yeah.
go back at each other.
like LA is like that upper class neighbor, like cuz I consider Vegas was so cheap,
Yeah.
And it's like,
is.
if my parents had more money, maybe we would have lived in LA, and I was always jealous of LA growing up.
I was when I first moved to Vegas, and I've been here a long time now. When I first moved to Vegas, I always thought it was like the little brother who got the hand me downs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I started seeing the way that kids were dressing out here 11 years ago, it's like, oh, that's cute. People were doing that like 5 years before that in LA. I got you.
It is. Where Vegas is like Cali's little brother,
Yeah, it took us like 45 minutes to get to LA from Bakersfield. It's nothing special. I hated going there. Traffic's horrible. People are fucking rude. Like that's really.
Well, that's how the people upstate feel about going down to the city. They're
Yeah,
like, oh my God,
yeah.
too much traffic. They're
Yeah.
so rude down
I've never
there.
been in New
Oh my
York,
God.
so I've never been on
Yeah.
the East Coast like that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because we're just like this. We get this tunnel vision thing.
We don't
going
give
on
a
when
crap.
We're walking, like, get the hell out of my way.
Yeah.
bro.
Yes, tunnel vision
out
for
of my
sure.
way,
Just
bro.
on a mission,
Yeah.
ready to get stuff
Yeah.
done.
Like, I gotta go.
Bye.
I'm on a mission to get
I'll
somewhere.
throw elbows. I'll throw
Yeah.
elbows. It's
Yeah.
a
Like
thing.
you're about to get punched on the way.
like you're going to a fucking mosh pit.
Not
Exactly.
kidding.
Exactly. Start pitting real quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you see when you're on tour and playing with other musicians, do you see that weed playing a part in it?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever gotten too high before a show?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've gotten paranoid. I was like, we're about to go now, right now. All right, and then I'll just hurry up and try to take a couple shots and then get off. Because
Gotta balance it, yeah.
Man, yeah. Because sometimes I'll just keep smoking and then plus Riddy K, man, he's the type of person you'll smoke a blunt and already have another one rolled and then fucking light it up. So I'm like, I can't keep up with this motherfucker. I'm like, dude, you just smoked. So I was more of a drinker. Like when I was younger, full blown pothead, and then as I got older, I started like in my 20s,
Dabbling into alcohol.
Yeah, 2021, I seen the weed fading away and the alcohol getting in the way, and then so then I would only smoke when I would be drinking, and then just over time it just became that.
Yeah, I've seen my life with alcohol and weed go back and forth like that, and I like weed better.
Yes, weed
Oh, yeah.
wins
I need
over
definitely.
everything.
Yeah, alcohol is definitely horrible. But yeah, that plays a big part in touring. So I'm gonna sit here and drink and do whatever else is.
We understand that a little bit. It's the same kind of deal in the comedy life for a
Yeah.
little bit. It's the same kind of deal in the comedy
When
life.
Definitely.
people party with alcohol, they party with like Captain Morgan. When people party with weed, they party with like Captain Crunch.
Yeah. And that's why I'm
Exactly.
that's why I'm definitely turning over a new leaf and switching it. And I'm gonna do this whole 2020 tour sober. And this is gonna be the first time I'm doing any shows or any touring sober, so I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna feel great.
When I do comedy sober, it actually does go better.
Yeah.
But my mind doesn't think that. I'm like, oh my God, no, I gotta smoke and I gotta drink before I go on. But
This is the
it's
first time
not
I was doing
true.
an interview sober.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have you been on podcasts before?
Yeah, I've been on, and then
Radio
been on
shows?
radio stations and Hot 94.1 Bakersfield. Shout out to Kev King. Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. Like it's like I said, when I first rolled up and seen you guys smoking, I was like, man, that cigarette smells good. But I know that I'm like, I know I could do it. I just want to do it for myself anyways, just to know that I can.
And you got a kid now.
And then later on down the line, if I want to sit there and drink a little bit, I can. But Yeah.
You keep it on a balance level.
Keep it on a balance
Keep it on
level,
a balance
yeah.
level. Yep.
So
Moderation. Everything
Yeah.
in life with moderation.
I've asked this, and we're gonna go around. If you guys can meet anybody in the world, who would it be, past or present? Too, you could bring someone back from the dead.
Damn.
That's hard.
That is very
I feel like I
hard.
need like a day to think about that, like time.
Leonardo
1 second.
DiCaprio.
All right, we'll be right back. Leonardo DiCaprio, you weird motherfucker.
I was like, why that?
Who says that shit? No, let's hear why. There has to be a reason. Do you got a man crush? You
Dude,
got a
that's
butt
my
crush?
favorite actor of all time. That man can act in anything. Think about it.
Want him to hold you up like the Titanic?
I'm not even thinking about that. But
That's
okay,
what I think
yeah,
about.
We can go that route. We can go that
I
route.
used to watch that
I
shit
think
all
of
the time.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh, dude,
Great
I
movie.
just watched that
Oh,
last
yeah.
night. I love that movie.
Like that man.
Yeah. That's another thing. Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
I would like
that
to meet
man's a
him.
genius. Yeah.
Leo put it on me with Catch Me If You Can. That was
Yeah,
a great
You were
movie.
not wrong on that,
That
bro.
was a good movie,
Great
too.
movie.
Great, yeah.
One of my favorites. I'll watch that over and over just for the knock knock joke.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Shit,
think
that's
any?
hard. I don't
so
know.
mine personally would be Jimi Hendrix, just because the way that he viewed music. I'd like
Yeah.
to talk to him about it. But a lot of people, you ask this question and they say family members, and I'm like, crazy, bro. Like my grandmother's dead, and I don't want to bring her back because she'll smack the fucking shit out of me.
Oh, you know that, right?
Probably be Bradley Noel.
There we go. That's one of my favorite bands ever.
Sublime, yeah.
Huge,
Yep.
huge influence, Bradley
Yeah, because
Noel.
he was a great songwriter. I just would like to just have a conversation with him.
Exactly. Smoke a joint with
Yeah,
him,
smoke a
chill.
joint with him, yeah.
Get a little freestyle sesh going
Yeah,
with Bradley
definitely.
Noel.
That'd
Of
be
course.
Yeah.
I keep hearing on the radio that cover song for Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the girl
who is
does
with
it?
Rome? The
No,
Sublime with
it's a
Rome?
girl
I think,
doing a
I
cover
think her
song.
name's Rome, yeah.
Oh,
No. It's a girl doing the cover song
Oh,
for
okay,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I forgot
on
her
the radio?
name. It's on the radio
I
all
haven't
the
heard
time,
it.
and I'm like, I just want you guys. I just want to go over to the station and shake someone and be like, please just play the original once, because like over and over they just like keep hitting me with this
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time.
that sucks when they do that.
I
hate
feel like
that
they
stuff.
overdo that with a lot of songs.
Everything. Yeah.
And there's
What
a
about
lot
you?
of Sublime songs that never got played on the radio.
Exactly.
Sublime songs.
She's just over there thinking
All
like,
right.
fuck,
Oh,
I don't know,
I would
fuck,
say,
I don't
Are we
know.
there
for
yet?
me, I would say probably Bob Marley, because I've always idolized him since I first started smoking weed. I used to listen to him. He'd help me, relax and just get in my ways, or, and just help my anxiety. I would say he's definitely influenced me since I was younger and before I even smoked as much as I did.
I could picture you just giving him a hug right away, huh?
Yeah, I would. I went to his house actually in Jamaica. His
Get the
house.
fuck outta here.
Yep, I saw his bed, his mother's grave, everything. They weren't allowed to touch his bed, but
How'd you end up in Jamaica?
well, I went on a cruise to Jamaica. I went on a
There
cruise
you
to
go.
Jamaica.
Is that the cruise you never came back
That's
from?
not the cruise
All
that
right.
never came back.
She's just cruising everywhere. Go-
Cabo San Lucas was the one that made me want to never come back.
Oh,
Nowadays, you take a cruise and you ain't coming back after quarantine.
Right.
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom's on one right now.
Your
I said,
mom's
you're
on a
crazy.
quarantine?
Yeah. No, she's on a cruise. She
Get
just
the
booked
fuck
hers.
outta here.
She just got on it, and
Nice.
she's
Nope, they
getting on
already
it.
said what's they said some kind of number. They said some astronomical.
It's
with
crazy.
the
I'm so
percentage
she booked it
that's
like
getting
a
affected
long
on
time ago.
there.
I guess
Yeah.
not refundable.
I would
Right.
Titanic the shit out of that. I'd be
I'd
at
be
the
like,
thing
bye. I don't
no,
care. You can keep the money. It's not
No.
worth it.
Don't
not
do
worth
it,
it.
Mom.
No,
She on,
she-
what kind of cruise is she on?
It's I don't know. It's like Caribbean. She's like going to St. Thomas tomorrow. She's in San Juan right now. She flew to Puerto Rico.
So my question is it Norwegian?
No, it's Princess.
Oh, okay. So she's on the good liner.
Or not Princess. Sorry, it's Carnival.
Regardless, she's on the good liner. As long as you didn't
Well, I
say
heard the
Norwegian.
princess is the
there-
one that.
So
was
I mean, it's just a
infected.
cruise. There's gonna be more infected cruises. It's not like
Oh, yeah.
just one is the good one.
No, but
They're
certain
all
cruise
gonna be
liner-
infected.
But certain companies are known for being a little bit more. Than
Yeah,
others.
Carnival was pretty clean. That's the one we've always been on, and I won.
Yeah.
I like them.
Norwegian,
But I don't still don't
Norwegian-
care. You ain't
Norwegian
paying
is
me
like,
to go on.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a construction workers cruise. Think of it like that.
See, but the way you're explaining it is kind of like someone trying to tell me, well, that Taco Bell's better than that one. Like,
I wouldn't say it like that.
I've never been on a cruise. I don't know. I don't know that.
I would
life.
say cruise ships are along the line of like, Burger King versus McDonald's, not Taco Bell versus
it's like, yeah, which Taco
Bell.
Bell's better? I mean, I don't know. They all give me the shits, but which one's gonna be longer? You know?
I want to take a cruise though. I want to go to Hawaii, but see, I'm scared to fly. I've never been on an airplane, so I'd rather
Oh,
take a cruise. I can swim.
jeez.
I can swim. I can't fly.
So I seen a advertisement for a cruise yesterday or something on YouTube, a YouTube advertisement, and they were like from the 500s, and I was like, "Are you fucking joking me? Like that's normal price right now.
Yeah,
I feel like you should be paying me to go on a cruise."
I know.
Almost.
Yeah,
I mean, the only
apparently
thing
it
that I
still
could-
wants to happen.
I think the only thing that you could possibly get away with charging you to keep you on said cruise liner would be like taxes. Like that's the only thing I can see you charging me for. That would I can see you getting away with.
I mean, you should pay me to go on a cruise
Right.
because
It's a
you ain't
fact.
gonna have nobody on that cruise. In my
I just seen the other
opinion.
day that in California, on a California cruise, they had 20 people fucking taken off an airplane or a helicopter or whatever.
Really?
And 20 people had that shit.
Yeah, everybody gets infected on those cruises. I don't know why she's doing that.
That's why, yeah. And they just shut down some festivals, some music festivals. 'cause
Yeah,
of
I've
that.
seen that festivals are getting shut down.
EDC's supposedly getting which EDC, if you guys know, it's big.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's supposed.
Oh,
to be
EDC is supposed to get canceled?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
they're talking
man.
about right now.
Yeah, it did get canceled. I heard. I didn't
You know,
hear it
I've
was
seen a
supposed to,
lot
I
of
heard
people
it did.
shaming the people that dress up in the hazmat suits, and they shame them. They'll take photos and be like, "Oh, these people are fucking kidding me," and I'm like, dude, they're probably the ones that have the
Oh,
most
man.
anxiety. You know, like
Yeah.
these people really have strong anxiety. Because I have some anxiety, but I'm not hazmat suit yet. Anxiety.
No, I got a
I don't
Not
have
yet.
anxiety about that.
I got a plague mask at my house. You know, one of those ones with the cone coming out the front of it. I got one of those sitting at the house waiting for me.
But you know, I love making memes and joking, right? And I love making memes about the coronavirus. But when it comes to these people being shamed for wearing suits and stuff, I mean, yeah, it's not really funny to me, and I don't find it shocking. I just think that person probably has some really bad anxiety.
I'm gonna dress up like the Bubble Boy.
The only
Or
thing,
really bad
Bubble
reason.
boy, yeah.
here's my only issue about this whole scenario. Since this is, stop buying all the damn toilet paper.
Oh man.
No, and then here's what kills me about it. Right? Like you would think it would be not in a specific part of town. No, it's only in the white person part of town. It's not in the multinational part of
Yeah.
town. No, because you go to my Walmart, they got toilet paper, they got hand sanitizer, they got
Yeah.
everything going on there. You go to the white people version of Walmart, oh no, everything is sold out.
Yeah, I just went to Albertsons the other day and all of it, paper towels, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, nothing was there.
I haven't been to
fuck is going on?
Albertsons in like 4 years.
Man,
I forgot they even
4
existed.
years.
Man, Albertsons hurts
What's
the pockets,
Albertsons?
He's a
man.
Winco guy. He's a Winco guy.
You put a couple things in your cart at Albertsons, you fucking walk it out $200 later.
It's like the Target of grocery
Yeah, for
stores.
real.
Oh my god, I hate
Yeah.
Target.
Does Albertsons still have the
taller than me.
fucking
The
turnaround,
monopoly.
the carousels to get in?
No,
I never
no.
understood.
They-
You
no,
never
they
seen a
don't.
grocery store with a carousel to get
they
in?
don't.
You
Yeah,
gotta,
they play.
you know,
They
like
do
you gotta
that.
walk through the turnstile
Yeah, they
thing.
do that. Yep.
No.
No,
Yeah,
the one I go to doesn't have that.
No, there's a few of them that
Yeah.
still have that. Yeah.
Bro, Albertsons got that sweaty meat.
They actually.
Not sweaty
The
meats,
messed
I
up part
swear.
is like literally the Albertsons that's right down the block from my house.
Yeah.
Literally up until like a month and a half ago, they had that turnstile thing
Yeah.
going on in there.
And then they took it out?
And yeah, and then they had I called it the gatekeeper for like where you push your shopping cart.
Uh-huh.
You had to push it through this little gate, and it's like, bro, it looked like a saloon.
Anyone that's ever grew up where there's a train, they
Yeah.
know how to get through those. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you pull it a little bit towards
Yep.
you, and then you go into it.
Yep.
I've been
Yeah.
stuck in a few of those. I got stuck in that motherfucker.
That looked like the guy that I seen the other day that got stuck inside the turning door, the automatic
On
turning
the,
door.
on the strip? Where
Yeah.
at? Bellagio?
No, Bally's.
At Bally's?
Yeah.
He got stuck.
I don't
He
know
got
how.
stuck in a door.
How's that possible?
There was alcohol and marijuana involved. That's all I know. And he looked like one of those guys that, hadn't smoked pot since he was in college. So, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
where do you do shows at around here?
I actually run a show on the Strip, but I haven't done the same thing as him. We've actually been taking a break from comedy
Quarantine,
for a
bro.
year.
I quarantine myself, man. I
Yeah.
try to stay indoors right now.
Yeah.
I quarantine.
I told you, and
do.
it's nothing about like everyone says panicking, but also people that have anxiety, they get it worse, man. Like I go out and I touch doorknobs with my sleeve, and I give people elbows instead of shaking
Oh, yeah.
hands. Like even just during the flu season without coronavirus, just flu season,
yeah.
I'm not like I don't know, man.
I know I keep thinking about that because I'm about to go on tour again, and then I'm like, fuck. going to all these different states.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gonna meet a lot of different people. I'm concerned with eating out to places because you don't know who the fuck's touching their food. Like,
I just go back.
you know,
Yes.
if I shake your hand, I can go and wash my hands and I'm safe. But
I Uber eat some food last night, and I was worried about that. I was like, this motherfucker touches my bag, everything.
Oh,
I was
man.
like hand sanitizing my shit. I was like, maybe I should stop Uber eating. Yeah, man, that's horrible.
Well, no,
like, just to think about that, like, and then a lot of people are gonna sit there and look at people from like China and stuff and be racist against them. Like, nah, like, fuck
seen
you,
it.
you're Chinese. Like, you
Oh
know.
my god, I still eat Chinese food. I don't care.
I'll eat
They're
just
American
like-
Chinese, so
still eating Chinese food?
Oh,
yeah, I'm not. But it's not being
All right.
shipped over
I-
here.
So
Yeah.
Chinese food has one of the most acceptable but unacceptable ways of cooking. They do what they call grandmother sauce and grandfather sauces. So when you try their sauces, it's literally every night they take the new sauce and they mix it into the old sauce.
Good thing I don't eat their
There's
sauce.
bro, there's Chinese grandfather sauces that date back to 2,000-year-old micro something in the food. Like it's still in there from 2,000 years ago. But that's how it is. Like that's what.
They age their food as they're cooking.
You think they'd be healthy then? You think they'd build up immunities to everything by now and they wouldn't have had this
Well, you-
coronavirus?
No, you look at it like no. I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion with that. When it comes to my personal opinion with that, it was given to us. They're trying to figure out a way to do population control, so they got to figure out.
Everybody
new ways.
has their opinions.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it's
Everybody,
what it is.
there's your opinion.
It's an opinion.
There's the world's opinion. I
It's
think
an
it just
opinion.
happened. Like
No.
there is everybody's
Everybody's got.
time.
You know what? There's 1,000 ways to whatever the hell can happen. You can even go back to like George Carlin used to say, right? George Carlin used to say something that made me think a lot, and it still makes me think a lot, right?
The comedian,
Yes. He used to say, like, you know,
he used to say a lot of racist shit.
no, but specifically about the media and how diseases are given to us and stuff like that. He used to say, well, if the media tells you this, and this, are you going to fully believe it? To an extent, I completely understand that because, you know, especially the way media is now versus how it was back then. There you had you had 5 channels back in the day.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, 2 of them might not be right, but the other 3, they have to have something going on in
Right.
there, right? Nowadays, you got so many different facets of media and stuff, so you don't know what's fake, what's real, and that's the day and
No.
age we're in.
And a lot of people love making up fake news.
Ooh.
We can get this to go viral.
You
know?
That's me. That's me right here. Fake news right here. As long as it's funny, who cares if it's real, right?
True.
Guys, speaking of funny, we're going to hit up some of our sponsors. Wait till you hear these friggin' things, man. This is fun stuff. And we'll be right back, all right?
Yeah.
Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the RadioVegas.rocks app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card, interact with us in our chat room, and scheduling of our RadioVegas.rocks shows. Plus, podcasts. It's all available on RadioVegas.rocks app.
This is D-Nice Cannabis 420, and you are listening to Hit Me Up Las Vegas. Yeah.
The Kicker Audio weatherproof Bullfrog wireless speakers go long range and have even longer life. The Bullfrog lets you stream Bluetooth audio from as far as 100 feet away or connect directly through USB for up to 20 hours of playback on a single charge. 360 degrees of sound. Be heard everywhere. The Bullfrog's unique design gives you speakers on both sides of the unit, plus plenty of volume to keep the fun going. Did you know you can pair a pair? Double Kick Connects joins 2 Bullfrogs together wirelessly. That's twice the kick for twice the fun, baby. Now you're ready for the outdoors. Bring on the sand, the waves, and the sun. The Bullfrog's IP66 rating means total reliability for years to come. Visit kicker.com or wherever Kicker products are sold.
These wheels are real exciting and bear my name, Evil Knievel.
Hi, it's Waz from Greasy Conversation. Did you know the pioneering stuntman Evil Knievel, the world record motorcycle jumping father of extreme sports himself, lives on spiritually in the satiny dough and hearty brick cheese of the pizza that bears his name?
Evil Knievel.
Evil Pie, that's EVEL, on glistening East Fremont Street in the heart of downtown Las Vegas. They've been thriving here since back in 2016 because, unlike our hero, it's not dangerous. The flavor isn't even risky, but it is braggadocious. I I get the world famous Snake River special with rattlesnake sausage. Honestly, it's great. I do love it, and it makes me feel like a mighty conqueror of perilous beasts. Vegans, don't tune me out. This place is known for their vegan pizza too, so get over there. Just make sure you check the RadioVegas.rocks app first. That app will have new specials just for RadioVegas.rocks listeners. Show them the app and satisfy your lust for excitement.
Hey everybody, it's Crazy Jay from the Rockin' Comedy Show, and for a while now we've been telling you about Nevada's best pooper scooper service, and that of course is M&N Pooper Scooper Services. They're gonna come to your home, apartment, condo. They'll come on a regular basis. They'll come twice a week. They'll come once. They'll just come once. Maybe you're having a big event, maybe a wedding or something in the yard. You gotta clean it up. They specialize in what you hate to do, and that's cleaning up after your pets. Let's face it, we really don't like it, but these guys, they'll get the job done at a reasonable price. They are licensed and insured professionals who are trained thoroughly to clean your yard.
Hey, this is Mike, the owner and founder of M&M Pooper Scooper Services. Call today and mention RadioVegas.rocks for $10 off your first service.
So check out M&M Pooper Scooper Services today.
Let's face it, every once in a while, we all need a little help. A call to the bullpen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a product for you. Rick Knucklecock here to tell you about an exciting new product called Spunk Lube. Yes, Spunk Lube, the all-water soluble lubricant that'll help you perform in the bedroom. Yes, Spunk Lube. You can use it to loosen pickle jars. Play a game of Hide the Pickle. Hide the Pickle. Use it to grease your ball bearings. Do you have a squeaky back door? Squeaky door. Need to glaze a ham? Or how about frost a donut? Frosted donut. Yes, Spunk Lube. And boy, do I have an offer for you. If you call now and mention RadioVegas.rocks and order 3 jars of Spunk Lube, you get 2 for free. They often say 2's a crowd, but 3's a party. Spunk Lube. Visit us at spunklube.com.
Hey, rock and rollers, this is Kevin.
And Dave
from Bad Boy Eddie. And you're listening to
On
Radio
Vegas Rocks.
Vegas Rocks.
Yo, what's up? This is Cody. This is Vegas Rocks Radio podcast. Yeah.
Hit me up,
Hit me up, Vegas.
Yo, welcome back to the show. We're going to go right back into the news. I'm actually going to start writing that down for people.
Yeah, because it's weird because it's like on the channel. It's what is it? Vegas Rocks.
RadioVegas.rocks.
Yeah. That and then the podcast is completely
Up
something.
Vegas.
Yeah, hit me up Vegas. So it's like it's,
Too much Vegas.
I know how to practice.
I just put 2 of those in one. So it's like you're getting 2 for 1 special right now.
You had to flip-a-flop it.
Yeah, flip-a-flop it.
You had to flip-a-flop it.
Just like that lube that we just listened to.
Yeah. Spunk Lube.
I just put a little bit of spunk lube in it.
Hey, we are going to go right into the news. You guys like weird news?
Oh, yeah.
I like some weird news. So one is from Canada and one is from Florida in our news.
Oh, dear.
Once we get the Canadian in there, you know it's a totally different story.
We're going to start with the Canadian. So a Canadian boy, 8 years old, won $200 worth of cannabis products at a youth hockey tournament raffle. The kid's grandpa... Yes, a
Hockey?
youth...
Wow. They're
kid-
doing weird things.
It is. The kid's grandfather reported it to the news after the child put in raffle tickets and won a prize basket filled with pot and edibles. The kid himself was happy that he won, and he was yelling, "I won chocolate! I won chocolate!"
Oh, no.
Was he going to get chocolate wasted?
I'm like, calm down, Charlie.
It's for real.
This is seriously the modern day Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like the grandfather's involved and everything. Like you won a golden Acapulco ticket.
I know. That'd be awesome.
I would be happy though. Can you imagine your kid comes home and like, look what I won? You're like, fuck yeah.
So he didn't keep
Give
none
me
of
it.
it. Nah?
The grandfather was not really happy, but I imagine the parents kept it, right?
All I can imagine the kid doing is, I want a golden dab tool.
You think you'd have to be 21 to claim it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I'm just confused.
Well, see, the thing was, in the article, it was stating that they were wrapped up. They're wrapped up gift baskets, so you didn't know
So
what
you didn't
was
know what was in it,
inside.
yeah.
But they're donated by themselves. So the other
A
teams
youth
donated.
hot-
So
that
someone
makes no
donated.
sense.
Someone donated this for their
We need
kids
to find that
thing in
brand.
a group. I want to find that plug.
Yeah, they'll send it to me with baby showers and stuff, you know?
Now, my thought process, do you think they like donated it knowing that the kid who got the winning would be like looking at it and they would go, "Oh, he smokes pot." They didn't win. They didn't win. They didn't win.
They kick him out of the whole league.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky, you're out of here.
Exactly. For
crazy.
smoking marijuana.
All right, now check out this stuff from Florida, right? A man was charged with theft after police pull a full rack of ribs out of his pants.
He stole it.
A 26-year-old Florida man, Mayali Alvarez, was arrested on retail theft charges after police found ribs along with other food on his persons.
How much food can you fit in your pocket?
I mean, that sounds like a Florida thing. I'm just gonna say that right there.
I mean, I used to do like shit like that, but I would throw it all in the cart and just walk out.
Exactly. This guy had it in his pants.
He had it in his
Police
pants.
are patting him down there like, sir, is that linguiça? No, I'm just happy to see you.
Oh, dear.
So along with ribs, they also found 2 packs of hamburger buns.
Okay.
No, he was trying to have a barbecue. Leave that man alone.
He's like, I have double D's, actually. Don't mind those.
A case or a packet of mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And 9 pieces of fried chicken.
9.
He had to feed his family, bro.
His whole family.
Don't you know?
Or all the
He lived
homeless
there
on the block in
301
Vegas.
And 41 in Bradenton, Florida.
Altogether, it came up to like $32.49, and he had no condiments or drinks, they reported.
Why would they write that?
I'm like, bro, you're taking all this stuff. You might as
You're
well come with
thirsty.
some. You need some hot sauce, boy.
Flavor.
That sounds like something that would have happened in Manatee County, and that sounds like something a sheriff would say in Manatee County.
He might as well just brought the grill in the fucking store and just start cooking up in there.
I feel if anyone pressed charges, it should be the 9 pieces of fried chicken for sexual assault.
Right, just no need.
Like, yo, he made us touch his ball sack.
Let me ask you, now, when they charged him for, did he get charged for ribbing?
Was it all inside of his pants, or did he put it up in his shirt too?
It was all stuffed in his
pants.
pants.
Oh, no.
So was he
How
wearing
is that?
UFOs? Like, was
Yeah,
this
what was he
2001?
wearing?
Yeah. You're wearing those old corduroy pants?
Ew.
Like it looked like MC
Gross.
Hammer and shit.
He's got the man version of the purse.
Yeah.
The cargo pants.
Yeah, the cargo pants.
Yeah.
Parachute pants.
If he had cargos, he would have got away with cargos because you could stick anything in a cargo.
Yeah.
I could.
That's why they call them cargo pants.
No, you gotta get those Walmart cargo pants though. You get those Walmart cargo pants that they got the pocket that's like half the size of the leg.
Yeah.
This dude robbed the friggin' Albertsons with some Jankos, bro.
No, it's Florida. It's Publix.
Oh man.
I think that's what it was too. How do you know? You've been down to
I
Florida?
lived in Florida half my life, man.
Oh Jesus! So you're half weird?
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, but bro, when you live down in Florida, it's totally different. It's totally different breed down there.
I heard
Like goddamn them gators down there in Florida.
Bro, that's
Jump
that
on the
Gator wrestling
gator.
going on, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
But why the animals out there in Florida be walking into your house? Because I'll always see this shit like gators
They're
just
inviting
walking
them in.
into houses.
Yeah.
They invite them in.
Eating
Yeah, they
babies
want to
and shit.
keep
You
them. Put
always
them in their
have a little girl
bathtub.
named like Tammy Lynn or some shit like that, right? And the little girl named Tammy Lynn, I love my critters.
Ew.
Tell the gator comes, leave Tammy Lemon alone. Damn gator. Come out there with my buckshot.
The uncle comes along. He's like, "That's my child. I already claimed her."
Claimed her.
Fucking Florida. Jesus. And what a great place to put the first Disney too, right? It was in
Oh, yeah,
Florida.
Orlando.
They were like, we're gonna put it in the greatest state in the United
Is that the
States.
first place that there was?
The thing
it was
is,
Cali.
when you get to Florida too, like there's different versions of redneck when you go to Florida, right? Like
Yeah.
people don't understand. But I've made jokes about this
Yeah.
on a statement type level, right? Like rednecks in Florida get like 4-foot lifts on their trucks,
Yeah,
right? They
yeah,
got
yeah.
2 different trucks. They got them a 94 Ford Ranger that go do mudding in, right? And then they got the 4-foot lifted that they bumping trap music while they rolling down the block.
Oh yeah.
Lil Nas X is that's their hero, bro.
What's that motherfucker's name? That country rapper?
Lil Nas X.
No, not him. The hillbilly rapper.
Country rapper?
Yeah, he's white.
Lil White?
Long neck?
Something
Is it the dude
redneck.
long neck?
Long neck.
You know long neck? You guys know long neck?
Something to redneck. Like,
Something to redneck.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
That.
like-
There you go. You're introducing
Shit.
redneck.
yeah, I forget what it. I don't know, man.
He's
I'm
a
not,
redneck
I'm not
rapper.
trying to plug his ass in here over here, but he does like just redneck rap. Yeah.
So it's country
I'm
and
gonna
rap?
It's like
Take my-
redneck trap rap. Yeah.
Bro, I don't
Up
even.
church.
I don't even.
Up
I'm gonna
church,
tell
that's
you
the name.
honest.
Fucking Up
If
church.
if you're under 40 years old and you don't listen to rap music at all,
Yeah.
I think you're racist.
Right.
This is
That's
real
your
talk.
reasons.
If you're under
2020.
40, you don't listen to rap. I just won't mess with you. I
I
just
say
be
it's
like,
more ignorance than racism, but yeah, I agree with you on that.
I just won't even mess with you. I'll be like, oh, you don't listen to rap and you're 28? Nah, I'm sorry.
I don't even really
won't
listen
fuck
to
with
rap,
you.
and I do it. I listen to country and reggae and rock.
I like reggae.
Yeah, but you have an eclectic point of view before you listen to your own music.
True.
Do you have
At
a
least you're
favorite
not one of
rapper?
These guys that are like I listen to everything except country.
Yeah,
See, they're
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
listen to everything except rap. That's
True.
what I don't get.
Yeah.
But do you have a favorite rapper?
No.
No?
No.
Anyone? Beastie Boys?
No. No. Method Man, Redman, those are my two favorites.
And like
Oh.
when I grew up, like my favorite was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I loved them.
All
And then
right.
I got to do like a sold out show with them in Bakersfield at the Fox Theater.
Shit.
Yeah.
You meet them all?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were on stage. I didn't really fucking care to meet them, but I
Oh,
was,
they're
I was
little-
just glad I was on stage with them.
One of the guys, I think it's Busy, maybe. His
Busy
little,
wasn't there.
His,
That's the only really
his,
one I
his
wanted
little
to meet.
nephew is Dizzy Wright. He's from Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dizzy Wright
Yeah, I know
grew
who
up.
Dizzy. I just went to one of his shows recently. Rich was there. I just went to see Rich.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it was good.
Dizzy puts on a
I
good
didn't,
show, right?
I didn't stay for him.
Still moving.
Yeah, I just stayed for just to see Rich and then just left. I was like, I'm good. But yeah, Bone Thugs, that was crazy because 8 years old. I was like my son's age when I was bumping them. And then
I
to get
scratched
to-
that record. East 99, bro.
Oh yeah,
There wasn't one single song that would play after I was done with that in 2 years.
yeah.
That was it. I bumped it hard.
And Thuggish, Ruggish, Bone, all that, man. It was cool to watch them do it live. But in the end of the day, my favorite rapper that was there wasn't there. You know, Busy was on tour with them. It was all the other ones. So it was cool to see them do their thing though.
Friday, the song
Oh,
Friday.
yeah. They did that one
that's my
too.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I even left. I like Riddy K. He was on the stage like right there with them when they were doing it because we went on like we were the openers, the opening acts on there, and then he stayed. I went and walked out into the crowd so I could see it as a fan.
That's dope.
Like you know,
That's dope.
I could have watched it from the stage, but
yeah,
I was
but
like,
you get that. You want that perspective.
yeah, I wanted the fan perspective, so I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk out into the crowd and just
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
so, this shit was awesome, man.
I grew up with
Oh,
one of California rappers and rockers, Cottonmouth Kings. I
Oh,
grew
yeah,
up
we were about
listening
to
to
do a show.
KMK, boy. You're going to do a show again?
yeah, it got canceled. Yeah, we were gonna do a show with them in Bakersfield, and then
Fuck you, coronavirus.
Yeah, no, this was a couple years back before the coronavirus.
SARS, fuck you, SARS.
But then also did Afro Man. That I grew up.
That's
listening to.
dope.
You did a show with Afro
Yeah,
Man?
my dad lives in Palmdale, and and so that's funny. But yeah, I did a show with him in Petaluma, California, over in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him too.
Yeah, it was cool. I brought my little sister. She's in love with them, and she's just at the age now. She's 17. She's already fucking like me
cheaping.
smoking, it's cheap enough. So I brought her and fucking got her, picture, all that shit. She's like, oh my god, my brother's gonna do a show with Afro Man. I was like, all right, come on.
That's awesome, man.
That
At
is
least she
awesome.
ain't drinking. Don't get her drinking too much. Push towards the weed, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
yeah.
drinking.
I want to see
no
celebrity
cannabinoid
death
life.
match, weed versus alcohol.
yeah.
In a celebrity death match, claymation style. Just
Well, you could just put two people in a room and see which one dies faster. You drink and you smoke.
See, I watch Death Battle on YouTube. I don't know if anybody else knows what Death Battle is.
it's kind of like celebrity death
Yeah,
match.
but they do it like video game style. I'd like to see that. With
It's
weed
not
versus
claymation?
alcohol. No,
Claymation takes like that'll be ready
that
in
takes
5 years.
Dude, well, they did that. They did the claymation remake, shot for shot of Toy Story.
No shit.
And that took
Really?
it's on YouTube, and it took them like 6 years, something like that. It's crazy. Like if you actually watch that shot for shot, it's one of the most amazing things to actually watch. Because you're
man.
just sitting there thinking to yourself, like, it's two brothers.
Yeah.
Two brothers did this in the span of 6 years, bro. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, claymation is nuts.
Yeah, what was the first one? What's that little green guy? what's his name? Gumby or something?
Gumby, was that claymation?
Wasn't that claymation?
Yep, that was claymation. That was like.
I remember watching that when I was little.
That was one of the first. Now, the first movie with claymation was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Gumby was hella inappropriate too, bro.
We know that already.
I'd hate to see what his dick looks like, Gumby, bro. Just throw it out, bro. Gumby was inappropriate. It was an inappropriate. I remember as a kid too. I was like, this is super inappropriate.
That's like Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop. If you go back and watch Lamb Chop, that's a fucked up show, bro.
Shit, my son's 8 years old, about to turn 9, and I was walking in the living room and I heard him watching, like he's watching YouTube videos and shit, and I hear him, this dude that he's watching. I was like, what the fuck did he just say? I was like, what are you watching? But I mean, it can't be any worse than what I say around the house, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want him sitting here listening to some other dude fucking cuss. If I'm might as well be me. No, but yeah, it's crazy what they're watching nowadays. Like kids, I'm like, you get off your fucking tablet, go outside, play football, go ride your scooter, bust your ass, go fall down, come back with a scraped up leg.
Be a human being.
That's what I used to do when I was a kid, you know.
But I don't even know if I want my kid being outside because that's when I got in the most trouble. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's when first time I smoked a cigarette, I was outside.
First time I smoked a cigarette, I stole it from my dad in his pack. You know, first time I smoked weed,
but I still smoked it outside though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like,
right?
yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
It's a lose-lose situation because I mean I think they're gonna do it regardless.
Keep them indoors, man. But the other day, my 11-year-old told me that when he was like 7, he was like, "Oh, when I was 7, we were outside playing, and this dude came up to us and was trying to touch us and trying to like persuade us with him." I was like,
"Oh, my kid already knows.
Like,
They'd be like, my dad will whoop your ass. You better get back."
Yeah, bro. But what if he's offering some good? He pulls up and he's like, "Yo, I got that NBA 2020 right here,
Yeah,
that
but
2K 20."
Maybe like my dad can get that for you.
Kids get persuaded,
my dad.
But that's where perspective comes into play because you know what? If you teach your kids to not be stupid enough to take something like that, your kid's not gonna walk up and take something like that. Problem is you got to be a fucking parent, and a lot of people don't know how to parent.
But do you got good candy though? That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? Yesterday, because we live in like a little like kind of like gated community, but it's not a gated community, you know, type shit, and it has like a little park in there, and it's next to a pool. Anyways, they were down there playing. My son and everybody's down there playing at the park, like him and a couple other friends. And this lady comes over there and is like, we're gonna call the cops on you guys for you're not allowed to play in the park without parent supervision. Next time we're gonna call the cops on you." So and then they came. My son told me I fucking hurry up and went down there because I was about to bitch this girl out. Like, you know, like what the fuck? Like you have nothing better to do with your day besides go at 8-year-old kids that are playing at a park, like minding their own fucking business, and you're gonna call the cops on them when the cops have other shit that they need to do. You're gonna call the cops on some 8-year-olds. I was about to bitch her the fuck out, dude. Like for real, like mind your own business. So I was like, told my son, like, if she says anything, you can tell her mind her own fucking business.
Call her Karen. Be like, mind your own business, Karen.
Yeah.
Or Becky.
I was like, and he's like, I'm not allowed to say that. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You can say it. Like, tell her mind her own fucking business. Plain and simple.
True.
Like you're gonna come on, you really that miserable with your life that you have to pick on some 8-year-old kids that are having fun? They're not out doing drugs and shit like that. They're not fucking anything up. They're playing at a park.
Exactly. And people are gonna be like that, man. When I was a kid, people did the same shit, you know, like they're like, "Oh, you know, go get lost, kids," you know, like don't be playing out here. But we was really fucking shit up though as kids.
Oh yeah,
we were like the adults came by and were like, "Stop doing that," and I'm like, as I'm standing there with like a 2x4 with a nail in it, swinging it at a little girl, and she's like, and then like someone else is swinging something crazy, you know, like we was wild.
You know the valve covers off the like the trucks, like you know when people get the badass.
Oh yeah, you steal them for your bike, right?
For the bike we were rolling around to see how many we can get. Yeah, badass skull ones and shit.
We used to when I was a kid, we used to just go and break into break into abandoned houses and smoke weed. Yeah. That's all we fucking did: break into abandoned houses, smoke weed.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to break into abandoned houses. There was enough of them we could just walk right into.
Well, that's how it was too. But the
like
way that
lived
they did
in
it on
abandoned
Staten Island, they board up everything.
Yeah,
they board everything up, so you got to break into them some bitches.
Right.
But once you found that one, you were like you were copacetic for like a good solid 2 months.
Oh yeah,
and then after that it had to change.
Denise, were you a good kid growing up?
I mean, I was a good kid, but I was always, looking to do something adventurous behind the scene.
With the boys? You were playing with the boys?
No, it was just always me and my friend, like my girlfriend. We did everything together, but we always raised hell and would just cause problems. Like out on the streets, vandalizing stuff for no reason, steal your mailbox.
Graffiti.
Yeah, like we were doing stupid stuff for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to steal a lot. We used to steal bubble gum at the store.
Yeah.
I've told this story a few times. I'm going to tell it again right now. We used to steal bubble gum at the store. We used to put it in our Slurpee, right? My brother taught me how. He'd be like, yo, you throw 5 packs of bubble gum in your Slurpee, and you fill it up with Slurpee, right?
Yeah.
But we used to chew the bubble gum, and we were walking back to the house, and there was a wall. There was this big, long wall. And we used to put the bubble gum on the wall and try and make a mural, and it started growing.
Oh shit!
Right? The mural started growing. It started it like had its own look to it. It started looking like David Hasselhoff-ish.
Oh, shit.
Right? It had its own look. But one day we found out that the mural wasn't growing no more. We kept putting gum on it. We're like, why isn't it growing no more? The gum keeps disappearing.
Yeah.
Right? So me and my homie Daniel, we did a stakeout one time, and we were like surveillancing it. We were just standing there watching. We were hiding in the bush. We found that this dude around the corner, this kid, his name was Lil Marcus. Lil Marcus used to come and eat the bubble gum off the wall.
Ew.
And he was just sitting there, just having like this bubblegum party in his mouth. Like,
oh man,
just chill. He died a couple years later with staph infection.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, Lil
Clearly,
Marcus.
Steph was where you were at that point.
We're close to the end of the show. We're gonna start wrapping up. We're gonna start this way. Do you have any shout outs? Anyone listening?
Shout out to
your brother. Let's shout out your
to
brother.
my brother David.
Yeah, your
You know
brother
he's
watches
listening
on
right
YouTube right now.
My family, everybody watching, keeping love on the show and stuff like that. Shout out to Mike Duber over here for giving me the shot. For giving me the shot to come up and do this guest co-hosting thing. Look me up on everything. That Guy Comedy. I'm that guy. It's a thing.
That guy. Denise.
Hi.
Hi. Denise, Cannabis 420, and you're listening to Radio Vegas.rocks.
Yes,
yeah. You got anyone listening? Shout out. Your boyfriend's super fucking awesome,
Yeah,
by the way.
he's Sneaker Pimp. He's on here probably listening, hopefully.
Sneaker Pimp?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's
We
his
gotta hang
Instagram
out. We
handle.
gotta hang out again. He was awesome. You guys were cool.
Yeah, he's super
We're hanging
fun.
out at Rebar.
Yep, we might have to post his snow bong tonight.
He has a snow bong?
We have his video. We've never posted it yet, but we might do it. And it's waiting to see if that one will go viral. So
I don't
Like I
know.
said,
He's
his
a
is
guy,
cool.
so he'll probably get like half as many
You
likes.
think? I mean, you can't really tell. I'm very feminine in mine. I kind of look like a boy. If you look at my video, I don't really look very girly.
Still a lady though, and that's what
Oh,
it is.
speaking
That's
of, I wanted to say this at the beginning of the show, and I kind of forgot, which is fucked up. But happening National Women's Day. There's a lot of women. It says National Women's Day.
National
A lot of
Day.
women
Yes.
have touched my life. My mom actually came over and cooked me breakfast for my birthday. It's not my birthday. Tuesday is my
happy
birthday,
birthday.
but she cooked for me
Tuesday.
today, and that's one woman that I hold dear. And then as well as my girlfriend Kelly, who I hold dear, and the child to my youngest kid. Shout out to her. And Happy Nationals, all the women out there.
I gotta
Yeah,
agree
we
with
all
that.
came. We all came from a woman.
My mother's death anniversary is coming up here in the next few days, and I'll tell you, it's been 2 years. It's been tough, but that woman made me strong, so I know how to live strong. So you can do. So you can do.
Mm-hmm. Moms rock.
Tough Italian women.
My girl's strong as hell. She works 2 jobs, just killing it.
Shout out. Say hi to her. What else? What you got going on?
She's at work right now. She's chilling. she goes to work famous days, and then she'll get off and then go to the Chili's on the Strip.
All right.
And it's just
Making
hustling.
that
She
money.
loves making her own
Server?
shit. Yeah, she's bartending and
make
serving.
money.
Tough job. Tough job though.
Yeah, and then we just had a baby 4 months ago.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Another little boy. So,
All right.
Yep.
What's his name?
Cameron.
Cameron?
Yeah.
Cold Cameron. Boy.
Cam, Cold
You got
Cam.
Cold Cody. Cold. They call my little one they call him the Nug. Some
The
Duber
Nug.
and the Nug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Miles though. And I was scared to name my kid Miles because like, how do you pluralize it? Like Miles is.
Yeah. I spell Cameron different because I spell it Camryn instead of doing it the regular way, you know. So yeah, I kind of put a little uniqueness into it.
And where can people find you? They want to hear your stuff. They want
You
to
can
find you.
find me on gutterrays.com. You can find me on Gutter Rays on YouTube, the YouTube channel. You can type in my YouTube channel, Cold Cody, Instagram, Cold Cody, or Instagram, Gutter Rays. Pretty much everywhere.
Very easy
it's
to find. Cold
yeah,
Cody.
and it'll
Cold
pop
Cody.
up all the Spotify. You can add us on Pandora, iTunes.
Let
app,
him
all
let
that
a
shit.
motherfucker
Play
come
music,
out.
Google
Let a
Play music.
motherfucker come out trying to say his name's Warm Cody and shit, right?
Warm.
A lot of
I'm
people,
hot Cody.
a lot
No,
of people
fuck
wonder
you,
how I
bro.
got that name, and I try to tell people like before I was a rapper and before I had tattoos or anything, my uncle had he was a tattoo artist and he was really good, and I was like 16, 15 at the time, and he was like, okay, you want to see what a tattoo feels like? I was like, okay. So he rigged it up and everything and did it right here with no ink. So but he was like drinking a little bit and shit, and so he put C, then he put O, then he put L. He's like, oh, I fucked up. So he put D, and he's like, there, now you're Cold Cody. Well, he was up in
And it was just bleeding. That was it.
yeah,
Just
he
the
wa-
blood.
And he was
had
up
no
in
ink.
Humboldt. He was up in Humboldt County, and he got stabbed to death. He got murdered.
Oh shit.
So when I was 18 and I like 17, 18, when I was really started fucking with rap, I was like, what's my rap name gonna be? So I was like, Cold Cody.
Cold Cody.
Boom.
It fits. It makes sense. Denise, where can people find you at?
At D-Nice 420 Cannabis now.
Let's try to drop
And,
again.
yeah.
Yo, what's up? This is Cold Cody. You're listening to Hit Me Up Vegas podcast, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Shout out to the Crazy J at the Rock and
Radio Vegas.
Radio something with Vegas.
Radio Vegas. Rock.
The Rockin' Comedy Show. You guys can catch the Rockin' Comedy Show on Bay Radio Vegas.rocks. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.